Arcona species was a bipedal, scaleless reptilian race native to the desert planet Kona, located in the inner rim of the known galaxy. They were easily distinguished by their flat, anvil-shaped heads, 3 to 4-fingered clawed hands, and marble-like bulbous eyes. The Arcona species varied widely in the coloration of their thick skin, with colors including blue, brown, gold, gray, green, or even purple. They also could have a variety of eye colors depending on their genetics, like green, pink, purple, red, or yellow. And while they had generally poor eyesight normally, the Arcona had a small organ between their eyes that allowed them to detect heat patterns of living beings, and their tongues had enhanced olfactory senses which gave them a very keen sense of smell. The Arcona were a very community-centered people, and they even referred to themselves as we, forsaking individuality and embracing their shared collective mentality. They lived in underground communities called nests, and this enclosed space aided in giving them a sense of familial bonds with their nestmates. Male Arcona were generally the heads of the family and the primary caretakers, as interestingly, the females were generally independent, reckless, and thrill-seekers. The Arconan home planet of Kona had a very hot, desert-like climate, with very little food and water to be found. So, the Arcona adapted by eating an ammonia-covered root, which became their main source of hydration. The atmosphere of the planet was also filled with an ammonia vapor, but as a result of this, Arcona living off-world had to consume a steady supply of ammonia supplements in order to survive. One of the more interesting aspects of the species was that the Arcona developed a pretty strange addiction to common household salt, which affected the Arcona like an intoxication and caused them to hallucinate. Their eyes even shifted color to gold if the addiction was continuous, so you could easily tell when an Arcona was getting their salt fix or was addicted to the substance. The Arcona were not originally a technologically advanced race, as they adopted other species' tech as their own instead of creating anything new. When scouts from the Galactic Republic first arrived on the planet, many Arcona jumped at the chance to explore off-world, and as a result, many Arcona colonies popped up throughout the galaxy. When travelers and merchants visited Kona, they traded with the locals, but quickly discovered the Arconans' addiction to salt, and so they imported large amounts of the substance to sell to the addicted Arconans. Thankfully, the Republic put a halt to the import of salt to the planet, stopping just short of the Arconans suffering a planet-wide pandemic addiction. But much of the damage had already been done. As salt-addicted Arcona were so numerous, many people believed that the natural Arcona eye color was gold, instead of the non-addicted variety that was more common of the Arconan people. There were a few notable Arcona in canon as well as in legends. LS was a bounty hunter who assisted in the training of new clone troopers on Kamino, and was more compassionate towards the clone troopers than his other bounty hunting companions. Hem Dazon was an Arconan scout who was stranded on Tatooine after spending all of his money on salt and jury juice, and saw Luke Skywalker and Obi-Wan Kenobi meet with Han Solo and Chewbacca in A New Hope. In Legends, 2 Arcona Jedi Knights served the New Jedi Order around 44 years after the Battle of Yavin. Vala Razel, a Jedi Knight, and Izal Waz, who was a member of Saba Sebatine's Wild Knights. While many Arconans never left their homeworld of Kona, it was common to see Arconans all throughout the galaxy, and many of them traveled in colonial groups in their desire to explore the wondrous beauty of the unknown galaxy. Want to know more about cool Star Wars topics just like this one? Be sure to go check out my channel, hit those like and subscribe buttons to never miss out on new content that I publish, and hit me up in the comments section. I really love hearing from you guys. Also, be sure to check out my Hyperbytes videos for awesome Star Wars content in 60 seconds or less. Thank you so much for watching, may the Force be with you, and I will see you in the next one.